education in India, I think we have a long way to go. We do face especially challenges in the area of education, especially because many of us use the traditional method of teaching. I'm talking about lecturing method. What I liked about MathMatters was that you guys came with a proper plan. In a classroom method, if you see, when a teacher is teaching math, he cannot make sure that every child's doubt he can solve. There is a lot of limitation, but with MathMatters, when having a lot of volunteers coming, and I think in every bench there was one or two volunteers.
When MathMatters came to me asking if I could supervise their activity, I was a little skeptical because when the word math is mentioned, not many people want to be part of that club. I was quite surprised to have a big, fairly massive size club, and I was more surprised when those participants were very enthusiastic about what they were doing. Getting math and service as one big together was a little bit of a struggle for me, but I found that it was done very easily by the students, and the way they combined their knowledge of math and the skills to help somebody out there in a school.
Our process for building these math labs came out of a genuine need that we saw in kids. When we first started working with the Hope Foundation, we saw that the kids showed great enthusiasm, but they needed the right guidance, the right infrastructure. To get all this equipment, to get the materials that we required, we needed to reach out to a lot of different NGOs. And finally, we were able to contact an NGO in New Delhi called Jodo Gyan, and they provided us with the first equipment that we required. And they were very helpful, you know. They recommended the best tools that we could for our work, and they were also very affordable for us. And so in that sense, the equipment was first very easy to use, and secondly, it was very easy to teach to other kids as well as teachers. All of the equipment came with instructables so that the kids as well as the teachers could learn exactly to learn how to use that material best.
One of the biggest challenges that MathMatters faces is making math, the subject, fun and interactive. How do we do that? That is a question that we often have to answer as a club. In order to do that, what we do is we take methods from our own classroom. We see how we wish our teachers taught us, and we apply that to our students.
Last winter, we brought the kids to AASE and we hosted a big competition. This competition enabled the kids to exhibit what they learned throughout our program. For this competition, we called in members of AASE's community to come and see what the kids have learned. In the future for MathMatters, we hope to establish a multi-school program where a numerous amount of schools can come in and compete against each other to show what they've learned from our program.
Our hope is to expand these labs to many more schools in Chennai. We want to make a fundamental change in the kind of education that many kids are receiving in India. We want to put kids on their own paths to learning and pursue math on their own as an interest, not as just a subject.
I have had great fun working with MathMatters. Although I'm not the best math student, I always love to do math when I'm with these children and make math worksheets and make math fun, because I necessarily haven't found math to be very fun. But after working with MathMatters, I've come to realize how interesting and exciting math can be if it's taught right.